Room 25. Recess. Ruby Bridges. Puppet play. Enjoy the show.
Prologue. New Orleans, Louisiana, 1960.
In the South at this time, black people were often kept separate from white people.
Schools were segregated. Black children couldn't attend white schools.
This was unfair,
Some people wanted children of all races to go to school together.
but many white parents wanted things to stay the same. They planned a protest at white schools to stop black students from entering.
In this fight for fairness, one brave girl led the way.
Scene 1. Ruby's home.
There is a knock at the front door. Ruby's parents answer.
Hello, I am Sheila. I'd like to talk to you about Ruby.
Is something wrong?
No, last spring she was one of 6 black kinders to score well on a placement test.
What does that mean?
She can attend first grade at William Penn France Elementary. It's a better school and closer to your home.
Isn't it the white school? They don't want us there.
Sir, a judge has ruled that keeping black children in separate schools is illegal. They deserve the same rights as white children.
There will be a lot of angry people outside that school. You want me to walk past all that?
Sir, the only way we can get rid of discrimination is if there are people who will stand up for what's right.
But Ruby's only 6 years old.
We will keep her safe. Just think of it. Ruby would be a hero for black children.
Scene 2. Ruby's home. Weeks later.
I can't stop thinking about that William Penn Elementary. It sure looks nice.
I don't think we should send Ruby to a school where she's not wanted.
But the school she's in now is a mess. There aren't enough desks. The books are falling apart.
New books won't change her life.
But a better education will lead to better jobs. Mr. Bridges sighs.
No one said life would be easy.
I'm not talking about easy. I'm talking about opportunities that can mean a better life for our kids.
Scene 3. The first day of school.
In the morning, Mrs. Bridges ties a pretty bow in Ruby's hair.
Ruby nervously tugs at the stiff collar of her dress.
Ruby, there might be a lot of people outside the school, but don't be afraid. I'll be with you. There is a knock at the door. The family is surprised to see 4 white men in suits and yellow armbands.
We're the U.S. Marshals. We're here to take Ruby to school. The judge thought it would be safer if we protect her dollar.
Mrs. Bridges looked like she could cry.
Don't worry, ma'am. We'll keep her safe.
All right. They pull up in front of the school. There are policemen everywhere.
A huge crowd has gathered.
When they step out of the car, the shouts grow even louder.
Go home! We don't want you!
Scene 4. Ruby's new classroom.
Ruby is brought into her classroom. There are no other kids, just a sea of empty desks.
Are we too early? A woman comes over and greets her.
You are right on time. I'm Miss Henry, your teacher.
Hello.
Ruby, why don't you sit at this desk in front and I'll sit right next to you. She hands Ruby a beautiful picture book. They spend the day reading, drawing, and singing songs.
At the end of the first day, the crowd outside was even larger.
Scene 5. Later in the school year.
Ruby spent the next few months alone in her classroom with Miss Henry. Ruby looks out the window at the empty playground. She wonders where the other children are.
Will I ever have any friends?
Ruby, some people just aren't ready for a change. The other children will come back eventually.
Ruby approaches a boy in class.
Hi, I'm Ruby.
I'm Sam.
Want to draw with me?
I can't.
Why not?
My mom said I couldn't because you're black.
Suddenly, Ruby understands everything. The angry crowds, the marshals, her empty classroom.
After school, Ruby talks to her mother.
All this fuss has been about the color of my skin, and I'm really that different from white people?
No, sweet girl, we are all just human beings, and slowly things are starting to change. You are helping that happen.
How?
By being the brave girl that marches up the school steps every morning. You are showing the world that you deserve to be there.
I just want to learn and have friends.
Ruby, I promise you will.
Epilogue.
Schools in New Orleans
greatly became integrated.
Ruby had friends of different races.
But this fight for equality continues even today.
Ruby now has children and grandchildren.
She travels to schools telling her story.
She will never stop working to end racism and make sure that all children are given the chance to succeed.